Go ahead.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. I'm Nicole.
Very nice to meet you,
You
Nicole.
too.
So how are we doing?
I'm holding on.
You're holding on. How was your ride down here?
It was a bit stressful, I guess, with the kids in the car and, but anyhow, I'm here.
Were the directions good or
Yeah, I find everything. I have a handy dandy GPS, so it was really good.
best money I ever spent?
I know.
So can you kind of tell me what brings you here today?
Well, I'm just overwhelmed.
You mean when you say overwhelmed, what does that mean?
There's so much things going on right now in my life, and I need to find some direction, some order, because everything is all helter-skelter at this moment here. I have my child, and I have another little one, and my husband is working full-time, and he works at night, so he's sleeping in the day, and, I'm working, I have school, and, it's just, I'm overwhelmed, I'm stressed.
And it sounds like a lot of pressure you feel is on you.
Yes.
Because he's working nights, so you're there.
I'm responsible for everything, and it's overwhelming. See, back under my eyes are red, I need to sleep. I really do need to sleep.
I understand that. Our lives are so fast-paced, it's hard to take that time for ourselves.
Yeah.
So have you talked to your husband about how you're feeling?
Yes, but, what can he do? I don't see what can he do, so I don't even really bother him as much. Yeah.
Do you have any other kind of support system, friends or family that can give you some relief and give you some help? Or?
I have a few friends, but honestly, I'm going to tell you, I have trust issues, and I don't really trust a lot of people like my child, and for that sake, he's like my little handbag. I have to take him everywhere I go, so because of that, I am. It would be nice. It would be really sweet if I had my mom or my dad or somebody that I trust. But
And where are they?
they are out of the country.
And has something happened that caused you to not be trusting of other people, or it's just something you feel because of being a parent?
Yeah. Growing up, my mom, she, I guess, had the daunting task of having 3 children, and so she had to, and she was a single mom at the time too, so she had to depend on people to, watch over us, and the people that she trusts, like my family members, they were not, they weren't doing what they needed to do, let's say. So, for that reason, I don't want that to happen, honestly.
So, and is that something that you have dealt with? Is that something that you've talked to anyone about?
Before I got married, I spoke to my pastor, and I think that's an issue that I dealt with, but at the same time, I still have my guards up.
And that's just natural. It's going to be. Society today is not society even 10 years ago, so
Right.
you have to be very cautious.
Yeah.
So first, let me let you know I'm here. My job is to listen and to possibly just help you to be able to come up with solutions and be able to come up with a plan to help you being so overwhelmed. What you say in the room stays here. The only time I would need to say or report anything is if there was a concern for your safety or others, if you're a danger to yourself or others. But other than that, what we do is to work to help people become more get some support there so it can help you to feel better. Okay? So kind of tell me what it is that you are wanting. I mean, what is it, if I had a magic wand, what is it that you would want to see happen?
For me to have to be able to have everything put together to know, all right, I do this for my child, I do this for my husband, but I have some time for me other than late or early in the morning at 5 o'clock when I'm supposed to be sleeping to wake up to get my son to school at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm functioning right now on 3 hours, 4 hours the most of sleep.
So what I'm hearing you say is that for you to have your time, you've got to get up before anyone gets up so you can have that little bit of time.
Sometimes I don't even sleep. Like, I'll put my son to bed around 9, 10, and then after I'm doing my homework, and, I'm doing laundry while I'm doing that, and also sometimes I cook late at night so that in the next day that when I am ready for the next day, that the meal is already prepared. So it's like I'm tired.
Right.
I'm overwhelmed.
And I can see that. But that's really resourceful of doing the meals and getting them prepared so you don't have to do it the next day. So, you say you're going to school. What are you going to school for?
Well, I'm trying to be a nurse.
A nurse? Well, that's admirable goal. So, how far along are you in your education?
Foundation.
Okay.
I'm just getting all my electives so that I will be able to get into the foundation of nursing. I guess nursing 1.
Okay. So, what made you decide you want to go into nursing?
What my mom always told me, I guess, and also, to be able to help people. I'm always intrigued with the body. I'm always looking at ways even though I'm fat, I'm always trying to find ways to lose weight.
You're not fat.
So I'm always intrigued with the body as well, and I want to be able to help people, especially the older people that are suffering and not taking proper care of their health because they don't know how.
Right. So kind of in a teaching role of helping people to learn how to better take care of themselves. Well, that's good. So, let me think. So what are one of the things you talked about is you want to be able to have time for yourself. So kind of tell me how you see that, not having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning before everyone else. So is there time during the day where being in school and you have a break where you can kind of treat yourself with your child? Is he in school, daycare?
Yeah, he is in school, daycare, but I don't really find the time because I get up in the morning, get into school. Right after school, I head to the library. I try to do, or I go to class, and after class, I go to the library, try to make sure that I have my work done because there's always more and more work to be finished. So I really, honestly, don't know how I'm going to be able to find the time. I would really like to find the time to work out, to exercise. I like doing that, just have an hour for myself or 2. That would be great.
Well, there's several places around in the neighborhood and in the community where they hold, I think the new thing right now is Zumba. Seems to be pretty popular.
I would love to do that, but I don't have the time. I really want to watch my child, and at the same time, while I trust the daycare, I just can't afford to leave him with anyone else because I don't have the money for a sitter to come in or something like that. But and my husband is away at night, so I have him with me.
Right. A lot of times these places have daycares.
It's time, almost time.
Children while the parents. You spoke about church and your pastor. Do they have anything there for like a mommy day out or something?
No.
So let me kind of get this. What we're trying to do is to figure out how we can get you some time for yourself so you can treat yourself and give yourself some time to just get away from everything and have. I have a list of places in the community that hold workouts where you can go in and work out, and some of them have daycare that will keep the child for nothing, and then some they charge a little bit, but I can get you that and let you kind of look at that and see if any of those would be an option for you and kind of get started on looking at taking some time for yourself.
Yes.
Would that be?
That would be wonderful.
Right. Well, we can do that, and I can get that for you, and then once you get the time to go out and see and check some stuff out, then when you come back next week and see how things are going and see if there's anything else we can do to help kind of point you in that direction.
Okay.
Is that good?
That is pretty good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and it's very nice meeting you.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay.
Where'd we go?